Alright, everybody, welcome back. It's Yukaba. We got the VBL-S Season 9, Week 5, Grandma's Toga Kisses versus Codameron's team, the Belly Bolts. So, I'm really excited about this match. Codameron's a new coach to the VBL-S, but he's been putting out a lot of great content every week, match commentaries. He's a very insightful draft player, obviously knows what he's doing, makes very smart, reasonable, informed decisions regarding Pokemon. So he'll certainly be a tough opponent to best in a draft league match. So part of what made this prep very difficult for me was this guy right here, Wo Chien. So it's actually my first time playing against a Ruin. I've never had to deal with those abilities before, but now that I've had to prep against it once, I see the merit in these mons. I mean, they cause so much things to think about because their abilities are so polarizing. Wo Chien has an ability where every mon on the field will have a lower attack, 0.75 attack, except for itself, which obviously he's used to design his team around some very strong, capable special attacking Pokemon, such as Iron Moth, Salamence, Bellibolt could be special. He's got the Poltegeist as well. So they all take advantage of the fact that they're not affected by that ability, but if you're an opponent bringing physical attackers, you're going to have a tough time. So I had to kind of figure out how my physical heavy team was going to deal with this. So this is what I came up with. My strategy sort of revolves around Miss Magius putting in some work this week. So I have the Focus Sash on it, max speed, because the speed tiers actually lend itself pretty favorably for Miss Mag. The only thing that would outspeed it is Iron Moth, who has a rough matchup, honestly. I wouldn't be surprised to see Moth on the bench. So otherwise, Miss Mag's going first, barring any scarfs on, say, Salamence or Cloyster, Poltegeist or something. But this thing with a Sash will be able to do two things. It could set Icy Wind speed control for my attackers, while also having Levitate can't be faked out with that Ghost type. But it also provides me an option to set my Sun. So Sun is an interesting way that I could sort of get around this lowered attack, because I have Great Tusk with Photosynthesis, so if I activate Sun, it sort of negates that effect if Wo Chien's on the field. I also have the Clear Amulet because he has Intimidate as well on Salamence, and I'm almost certain that Intimidate will be coming to the match this week. He really wants to shut down my physical attackers, so Clear Amulet will allow me to ignore that and get my own boost off, doesn't matter, and then still be able to do heavy damage to that Wo Chien, because I obviously have a favorable type matchup there. Additionally, Sawsbuck is making its debut this week. So, since I'm going to be wanting Sun Up to boost my attack, Fire's pretty good into his team, by the way. So, that's another reason why setting Sun is really good, because Talonflame, if I have a lower attack because of Wo Chien, setting Sun sort of negates that for Flare Blitz. I also have the Terrafire on Sawsbuck to deal with any pesky little scissors or something of the sort, fungus, that could give me problems. But I think that Sawsbuck's going to take advantage of that speed control that I'm getting from Sun. I have the Chlorophyll ability. I have a Swords Dance set too, so I can kind of set up. Can't be Leech Seeded or redirected, spored by Fungus, so having the Grass type is actually really good into this matchup. I also have Mirror Herb as a sort of a counter to, say, like a Shell Smash strategy. He's got two really good Shell Smashers in Cloyster and Poltegeist, so being able to match that boost myself and then outspeed via Sun will obviously work favorably for me. So, and it also matches up well into those with the normal typing, the grass typing. I could Terrafire to avoid an Icicle Spear, etc. So, additionally, we've got Slowking. So this is going to be my Trick Room answer. Notice how I don't have any Trick Room on the team, and you may be wondering why that's the case, considering he probably wants to be in Trick Room in this matchup, given how his speed tiers are set up. However, I really think that I'll be able to deal with any Trick Room setter he has. He only has Gothita and Poltegeist, who are quite exploitable, I would say. I could probably find a way to KO them before they get it off. So I'm not too worried about that, but if Trick Room does get up, this thing is going to do well. It can't be Leash Seeded, stalled out by Wo Chien. It also can't be redirected or spored by Fungus with the safety goggles, and it can set up Calm Mind boosts. His team is on the special side, so getting those special defense boosts will be really nice. Slack off for the recovery, and then Ice and Fire cover basically everything on his team. So those will give me really good options as well. I do have the option to go fast with Talonflame Covert Cloak with Terra Ghost. So if I think a Fake Out's coming in, I could either ignore it or if I think a Fake Out and a Sash is about to kill me and I really want my Tailwind, I can Terra Ghost and set it up. Also, another way to set Sun for my team. Lastly, we've got the Glamora, who's just a really strong special attacker. Rock is pretty much free into this matchup. He has no resistances and 3 weaknesses. So getting Life Orb Power Gems off is going to be really good. Terra Grass is also great this week. I've got it on 2 Mons because it protects me against the Leech Seed and whatnot shenanigans. So yeah, Terra Grass is pretty good here. So that's my team. We're gonna get into the match, see how it goes, and I'll see y'all there. All right, everybody, we got game 1 up. All that prep around Wo-Chien doesn't even show up to the match. So there you go. But it's interesting. We actually don't see a Trick Room setter here. So I imagine he wants Tailwind, which is available on Salamence. I wonder if does Moth get Tailwind? Because I know that Volcarona does. It probably does. No, okay. So I don't have to worry about that. So yeah, let's open up all 3, and then we'll figure out what we want to do. So that's nice. That's actually good for me that Trick Room is not present, and I don't have to deal with playing around the Tablets of Ruin. Week 5. We see the Belly Bolts. Probably Terra option for him. This could easily be a Shell Smash set, and the Fungus shows up, so I could easily see a Rage Powder Shell Smash, because Cloyster was something I was looking at that's actually really good into my team. So I could definitely see that being a strategy he goes for early. So what do I want to do? Let's see. So here's the thing. If I want Tailwind up myself, I could match it with the Talonflame. If I really wanted to. But I kind of like the idea of leading my Mismag just to kind of feel out what's going on here. The only way he's getting speed control over me is with a Salamence Tailwind. And if it's setting Tailwind, it's not Scarfed, which means I will outspeed it. I could hit it with an Icy Wind, and an Ice Spinner would clean it up as long as there's no Terra available. So, do I have music on? Let's see. So I could lead something like this. It seems pretty good all around. The only problem is if he does manage to outspeed, like this will outspeed my Mismag, and it could be booster energy as well. But Fire and Poison are not great into my team, so unless he's Terraing it, I'm kind of okay with that. And it kind of dies to Tusk. I could always protect Icy Wind too, so that Tusk outspeeds next turn, unless it's booster energy. So I think this is a good lead for me. I'm also going to go for the Glamora. It's really good here. It's a good matchup. And then I like the idea of bringing Sawsbuck in the back. Salamence and Scizor. Okay. Clear Amulet comes out. So Scizor also gets Tailwind. So So I can't KO both, but I can KO the Scizor with a Mystical Fire right away and go for an Ice Spinner. The only thing that sucks about that is if he decides to like Draco Meteor this slot, it's gonna die. And if he like protects the Scizor, that could be devastating. But it does seem pretty good. I think I'm gonna go for it. Just go for an all-out offensive turn 1. I need information. I need to know what's going on here. Intimidate is here as expected. He could Terra the Salamence, but I don't know if he's really fearing that right now. This could be... I don't really want to Icy Wind because I don't want to lock myself in. Yeah, I'm gonna do this play, I think, just to get some info. See if he goes for an aggressive turn 1 Terra, try to get off his speed control. But he also has to fear a potential Trick Room option as well. Goodbye, Scissor. Air Slash, Okos. Okay. So his priority's gone. I think I'm going to bring in my Glamora. So I think he's happy with that trade, that turn. That does a lot of damage. Yeah. I have Sash anyway, so it wouldn't have really mattered. But the good news is I outspeed Salamence here, so I can absolutely get off an Icy Wind and a Power Gem. Probably KO. But Icy Wind is really good here. It'll help me out later. I don't really need the Terra on Sawsbuck anymore because Scissor's dead. And I'm not really too worried about setting Sun right now, just for the speed boost later. I think I need to take advantage of the fact that I'm gonna, well, Moth does threaten to KO Miss Mag right now. Which is not great. So I could switch it, but it could be a fire attack. I could just be setting myself up for death there. So I think I just have no choice other than to Icy Wind and go for an Earth Power into this slot. And deal with Salamence later, maybe. I mean, there's just no way he doesn't KO this right now, but I really don't have any other option. If I switch in Sawsbuck, I'm going to lose the game, I think. Unless I try to sack Bambi, potentially, and then go for an Earth Power. Because if he's going to attack it, it's going to die, barring a Terra, to an Earth Power. Unless it's sashed. I don't have any priority, though. Okay, I think I'm just going to Icy Wind and Earth Power the slot. Protect comes out. Icy Wind is going to do a lot. Yoshberry. This could be a Tailwind, which would suck. Air Slash. Okay. That's fine. So he knows that I have a ground move. I think I'm going to protect the Sawsbuck and go for a Power Gem into the Salamence. Save my Terra for next turn and keep the Moth alive, try to bait in a fire move. It does kind of suck that, well actually, this is interesting because I do outspeed it, I think. Yeah, now that it's -1, but I just don't think I can capitalize on that right now. I'm just expecting this thing to Terra right now in front of me. So I think I need to hit it. I'm gonna hit a Power Gem and pray that it doesn't Terra into like something that resists rock. You know, we could calc it. Let's see. How much does this do? Glamora? If it doesn't Terra, does it kill anyway? So I'm Life Orb. And this is Iron Moth. Power Gem probably KOs. Is my conclusion there. Yeah. So I'm gonna protect and Power Gem it. Nice. Sash. Okay. So Terrifier. This Salamence is not too threatening at the moment. So I think I'm just going to Horn Leech and Spiky Shield. I got a Terra though. Horn Leech, Spiky Shield. He probably wants to switch this. I wonder what's in the back. Yeah, Sash is going to be an issue for this. I don't have a lot of priority moves. Talonflame's probably a nice bring next game for that option. But also, 2 special attackers out front. The Slow King looks pretty good too. So I could definitely adjust. Probably won't bring Sawsbuck. Because if I don't get Sunny Day off, it's a little bit passive. But if I can make this a 2v2 where Salamence can't switch, this would be good. Like, Salamence kind of wants to switch out right now. And I'm kind of letting him do it. But I have to kill this Moth, otherwise. Yeah, see, he wants to switch it. That's the thing about it. Wow, that does a lot. So now Salamence outspeeds both, but I'm going to lose this game one for sure. So I could protect to try to get some information. Hit this with a Power Gem just in case he targets Sawsbuck. But I think what's immediately more threatening is the Glamoro, because it's just protected. He's going to target it. So, but I don't really think I have a choice here. Yeah, it's going to be GG. Maybe if that missed. Okay, GG. Alrighty, so not really interested in bringing the Sun this time. I'm gonna go Talonflame. I could still bring Sun, just not the Sawsbuck. It doesn't do much here on second thought. So we'll bring the Talonflame. And what do I want to partner it with? What am I afraid of? I think I could lead this. Glamor is really good. And this time I'll bring the Slow King in the back. Well played by Coda. That was a good game. If I protected it, maybe I would have had a chance, but I would have died to Life Orb chip anyway. I wouldn't have O-code it, and I was -1. So yeah, that was just scuffed. I wish I had something else in the back instead of the Sawsbuck. It was probably a mistake. Wanted to give him some run, you know? Make him have his appearance. See if we can make this interesting. So he didn't bring Cloyster and he didn't bring Fungus. So this thing, I don't know if it has Tailwind. The Scissor might. So if he does the same lead, I wonder if I try to KO Scissor again. Or if it's worth just setting Tailwind. Because I know this thing isn't Scarfed, right? Or do I even know that? Yeah, because Miss Mag went first. So. I need to preserve my Tusk. He does a lot of damage. So I can't just let it get OHKO'd by a random air slash again. But I have Protect, so I'm fine leading it. He doesn't have Fake Out either. Yeah, the Moth really messed me up there. I honestly wasn't sure if he would bring it, because I have a pretty good matchup into fire. So I didn't really respect it that much in prep. Moth. Okay, so I know it's Sash, so I'm certainly able to get off a Tailwind if I'd like it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna definitely set Tailwind here. And Protect. I need to know what he's doing here, because there's two options. He could Terra, so from his perspective, a ground move here is devastating, but you do have the Sash, so it's not too bad. And here, the Intimidate, or sorry, the could be an Ice Spinner coming out. So I need to protect my my asset here, but I'm also allowing myself to potentially get a matched Tailwind here, which isn't great for me. So I don't know if I have a choice. I'm gonna protect the Tusk and Tailwind. And hopefully he doesn't click Tailwind. And if he does, I could always switch in Slow King and sort of work from there. Grass, yeah. Nice. Really good turn for me. Okay, so now this thing is quite susceptible to a Flare Blitz. And I could hit this with an Ice Spinner, but it's not that threatening at the moment. Oh, Brave Bird's actually good too. They're both good into that. Or I could set Sunny Day and take the W on the Tailwind. Oh, actually, you know what I kind of like? What if I make this Terra Grass? Energy Ball won't kill me. And then I can Ice Spinner this slot. But he might switch it out, which would kind of suck. If I Terra Grass, there's no way that kills me. I don't care what his special attack is. I just don't want him to match Tailwind. That's like what I'm mainly concerned about right now. If he switches, what would want to eat an Ice Attack? Scissor could eat an Ice Attack. But I have Tailwind up, so I think I like this. I'm gonna Brave Bird, bring it down to Sash, and then Terra Grass, Ice Spinner. Oh, I forgot about Yoshberry actually. Fuck. Well, that sucks. I should have known that. He revealed that. I forgot. So it's not the end of the world matching Tailwind. I'm Terra Grass now, so he could just Air Slash that potentially, or he could just Fire move that. So I think a Brave Bird will kill the This is tough now, because Moth is gonna move. I do outspeed Moth, actually. I'm pretty sure I EV'd it to outspeed Moth. Yeah, 179. So I'll go first. I could Brave Bird it, but okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I think a Fire move's coming into this slot. Overheat will kill me, so I need to switch in King Candy. Brave Bird's good. Okay. I'm gonna die from that, I think. Oh no, I don't. Now it's -2, which is good. Okay, I'm gonna Brave Bird this. I don't know if Bullet Punch is gonna kill that, but either way, I have Flamethrower on this, which is good for me right now. Or maybe I protect Talonflame so I can get a late game Tailwind off. It seems good actually. I switch in Manny, and then I Flamethrower. Because I'm expecting a Bullet Punch here, which Tusk can definitely eat. This thing might switch, and then I get a free KO on Scissor, unless he protects it. But I don't think he will, because he wants to kill. He's incentivized to kill Talonflame right now, and I'm betting a Bullet Punch will do the trick. And I think saving Tailwind is really good, now that I know Salamence has it. Yep, nice. Goodbye, Scissor. Tailwind goes down, which is fine. This thing is -2, which I like. Okay, so I'm going to protect, and I'm gonna Ice Beam so that I can... I'm expecting this thing to die, which is fine, because then I get Talonflame back in, which gives me a big advantage, because I could set a priority Tailwind. Or not priority, but I'm faster than everything. He lost his priority. So if I protect, I eat the Overheat. Bellabolt can kill Slowking, that's fine. Worst case, I break the Sash. Volt Switch is fine. Salamence comes in, and I really have no choice but to bring back Talonflame. Does this thing have Protect? Is a great question that I do not know the answer to. But even if it does... This is a really, really important turn. I can't mess this up. So, a couple things. I'm incentivized to kill Salamence right now with a Tailwind Ice Spinner. He would kill... The problem is that if Talonflame dies and Tusk dies, then I'm in a 1v2 as Glamora versus Bellybolt. Which I don't know if I win that. It could be pretty bulky. With Moth and a Sash to break, I have to hit Moth somehow. And I just protected, which is not good for me. So honestly, I think I have to accept the fact that Salamence may just kill Tusk here. But either way, it's brutal. It's a really tough position. He might switch it. Overheat probably kills. If I switch this in and Tailwind, that's good. Nice, really good turn. This is great now, actually. So, what's in the back? Salamence. But I have Tailwind, so this is good for me. This Sash is a real problem, though. I don't want to let him get Tailwind off. I know this thing has Protect, which is really scary for me right now. I think I just Power Gem and then Brave Bird. Because if this is good because if he protects, then I get the KO for free, which is good. If he doesn't protect, I kill Salamence first, and he can't kill me both. He can't kill both of me, so that's favorable for me. And then if I bring it down to Sash and Talonflame dies and he kills Glamora from a Brave Bird, then I'm in a decent spot with Tusk to clean it out because I have Tailwind. And Belly Bolt probably can't hit me? Or does it get like Giga Drain? Even if it does, I'm Terra Grass now. What kind of coverage does this thing get? Not great coverage, it's mostly electric. So I like my chances with this. I think this is my best sequence that I could run right now. And I actually live that, which is good. So he does cycle out the Moth, which is interesting. Tailwind is really nice for me right now. This thing is probably pretty bulky. But I have Earth Power. It definitely kills it. I think Spiky Shield actually has a lot of value here. Because so here's what I'm thinking. If he protects here, he gets a free KO on one of these. And he's probably going to stall out my Tailwind. I need to break the Sash anyway, but I don't want to commit the double target. And I think he'll want to target Glamora anyway. Yeah, it's good. So let's see if he gets the KO on Talonflame. No. Good. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Now I'm free to double this. And I should win. As long as he doesn't get a double protect. If he double protects, I lose, I think. But I think he has to. Oh my god, no! No! There's no way. Oh my god, I just lost. I think. Fuck. Dude. Oh, that's so brutal. Oh, it's a big F in the chat right there. It was the only, I mean, he played to his out. I don't know if there's a way I can win it now, because it has Sash. Unless I get a double protect. I think that's my out, actually. But I don't have a way to hit Moth without dying on Talonflame. I can't believe I haven't hit this thing all game. But that would have won me the game for sure. Ice Spinner, yeah, no. If I Tailwind, Ice Spinner, it dies to an overheat. I think I need to set Tailwind. It's my only way to win. Please target Manny. Yes! Oh my god, okay. We have a chance. Again. He has to protect the Moth here. There's no way he doesn't. So I'm gonna headlong rush. Oh, this is read. This is the read of a lifetime right here. You know what? Actually, I don't think Belly Bolt's killing Tusk here. So I think I could just double it. And it's fine. Oh, but it could kill Talonflame. That's actually what he's going to do. He's going to protect this. Okay, I'm going to make a read. I have to. I'm going to kill the Belly Bolt and Brave Bird. And assume he's going for a protect here because he has no choice. This is the only thing. This is the only way I win. Because if he protects and targets Talonflame, I don't have protect. So that's dead. And then I don't get the sash break. So I need to kill this thing. And then if he protects, I live anyway. And this also actually plays for an overheat miss scenario. So this is the move. Yeah, I think, let's see. Oh my god. Oh. Dude, that's fucking crazy. All right, well, if he gets a double protect now, again, then he wins. All right, well, let's see. Oh my god, no! No way! Oh my god, yo, this is the craziest fucking game, dude. Unreal. Wow. Dude. Holy shit. What just happened? Dude. That is fucking crazy. Oh my god, no. Oh shit. Holy fuck. That is so bad. What just happened? Oh my god. I think we're gonna get on a call. Let's see. Oh, yeah, we gotta talk that one over. What's up, buddy?
I'm recording, and you are on my audio. Am I on your recorded audio?
Yep.
Excellent. So that means we can sync this up later and, like, synchronize.
Yeah, it's cool.
Cool. Hey, great set.
Yeah, dude, that was fun. Dude, that game too was fucking wild.
That was insane.
That was so crazy because I thought I won, and then you got the first double protect, right? Because if I kill the moth, wait, let me see what turn number that was.
Let me show you. Do you have earthquake do you have earthquake on your set?
I do not have earthquake.
Okay, so there's a calc that I'm looking at. If you click on earthquake, then I win because Bellybolt lives the earthquake and KOs you back with Thunderbolt.
Yeah.
But if you have headlong rush, then you win.
Yes. Well, the problem was, you see, so it's on turn, let me see. Yeah, so turn 9, you use protect on, you get a double protect on battery acid. I doubled it because I knew I had Tusk in the back and I could OHKO Belly Bolt with a headlong. So that was devastating for me, right? Because then I'm like, fuck, I lost. I double protect. And then you get the kill on Glamora. So then I'm like, all right, well now the only way I win is if he doubles Tusk and then I get a Tailwind off because then I could just double the Moth again. So then you did double it.
I did double the Tusk.
You did, which I was like, holy shit, I have a chance, right? So then I kind of assumed you were going to protect the Moth, and that was a read, right? But I had to go for this play where I kill the Belly Bolt with Headlong, because if I double Moth and protect... No, sorry, if I double Moth and you protect, and you killed Talonflame, I lose. So I knew I had to get damage on the Moth. So I was like, okay, I'm just going to assume he's going to protect. I'll Brave Bird. And this also plays for an overheat miss out. I literally said that on my audio, right?
Yeah,
so
I said a lot of the things that was happening on my audio too. I feel like you and I were playing at the same very high level.
Yeah, that was like, I felt like we were on a different astral plane right there in that game too. I'm not going to lie.
That felt so good. I feel much closer to you now, Sukaba, you know?
Yeah, we just connected through Pokemon. So then you get the overheat miss. And then I'm like, okay, well now I have 2 turns of Tailwind, so I win if he doesn't get another double protect, which is exactly what ensued. So
no, that game was so technical. I had a lot of the question of when do you click Tailwind for both of us was so interesting.
Yep.
Let me send you my team because you brought Sawsbuck and Miss Magius and Glamora.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden I go, and Slowking, I go, wow, he's got special attackers today. There goes my whole Cloister plan.
Yeah.
Did you have goggles anywhere?
Yeah, I was on Slowking.
Yes!
I prepped really hard for Wo-Chen, and it didn't come, so...
Yeah, but Fungus, you have 3 or 4 Fungus respects here.
Exactly. Well, that's why I thought Grass was so good this week, because it protects against Fungus and Wo-Chen shenanigans with Leech Seed and stuff.
Yeah.
And you don't really have, like... I honestly, I kind of thought Moth would be on the bench.
Mm-hmm.
Like, looking at the matchup, because I was like, well, you know, like, I have a pretty good matchup for Fire and Poison. Like, so, and I thought you would want to go more in, like, a slow Trick Room route against my team, but...
Wow. This Sawsbeck would have destroyed my plan A. My plan A was Fungus, Cloister, he can't stop me unless committing Terra Grass
oh, dude.
or...
I put Mirror Herb on the Sawsbuck just for Cloister and Poltergeist Shell Smash. That was like... And then I put Terra Fire so that you couldn't kill me with Icicle Spear if you were Sash, or if there was a different Sash set or something too.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, the Sawsbuck I thought was actually good this week. I don't really know why I brought it game 1, honestly.
No, because I was ready to bring Cloister. Your Sawsbuck won like so much respect in my play. Like I'm like, well, I can't do my plans. I went with a lot of my plan B, because of your Sawsbuck bring. It did work.
Yeah, it did. It was a good week to bring it, for sure. And, like, I was like, I kind of had, like, a Sunny Day option, too. I was like, well, if Wo-Chan's going to lower my attack, I could set Sun so that Tusk isn't really affected by that. And then also, if I'm setting Sun, I may as well take advantage of the speed as well.
Yeah.
So, it was kind of like
I loved your multiple fire coverage. You have 3 or 4 fire moves just for Sizzler. And I had the Terra Water, but I'm like, it's not worth it.
Yeah. I definitely knew Scissor was coming. It's a really good matchup.
Yeah, Scissor felt great.
Sure I felt it.
It was almost banned, and then it was Life Orb, and it was Terra Water. It was ready for nonsense, and it just wasn't right.
Yeah.
I was super afraid of Glamora being either Specs or Assault Vest.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're Toxic Debris?
Yep.
Really?
Yep.
Didn't I hit you and not get...
It's only physical moves.
Oh.
That caused the toxic spikes.
Really?
Yep. There's really no point in running Corrosion. It's unless you're like running like a stall set.
I wanted to run Corrosion with Wo-Chen, but that's another story.
Well, I meant on Glamora, because
yeah. The Yachi Berry.
Oh yeah, that
both
came
games.
in clutch.
It was really for Baxcalibur, like, and it doesn't even work against the Icicle Spear, but it just kind of stuck. And it was also for like a Slowking Ice Beam, which was here. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I did have that.
And the Ice Spinner, yeah. Okay, Yachi Berry. Salamence did so much work in the first game.
Oh yeah, it destroyed.
And what's on this Talonflame? Is it standard?
Pretty much. It's just like Brave Bird Flare. I had Flare Blitz as well, so
it was really bulky. It lived the nuke.
I didn't have it's I think it's max HP actually.
It is.
Yeah.
And I think that's the difference.
Yeah. I realized like I'm probably going to be clicking fire if I'm attacking with it. So I was like, if I'm setting Sun, I don't really need attack investment anyway. If I have Flare Blitz.
Double Sunny Day.
I did, yeah. I wanted, because I was so worried about Wo-Chen lowering my attack. That's why I put the Clear Amulet on it too, because I was like, he's bringing Intimidate. He's gonna want to neuter this Great Tusk. So.
Any reason you didn't bring Baxcalibur? That was a hot take that I talked about in my prep, not in the video, but just this week. I'm like, Baxcalibur's not coming. I don't feel it. But it hits me really hard.
It does, yeah. Honestly, it was more so that it's a Wo-Chen effect thing where it's like, okay, do I really want to bring like 4 physical attackers into Wo-Chen and then like get destroyed by like all your special attackers on the flip side? So I kind of opted for this. I thought the Sawsbuck felt better because it kind of covered more stuff, and I didn't want another physical attacker. So like, what would have hit the bench for me instead of Baxcalibur? Like, I feel like I needed everything here to execute what I wanted to do. So
yeah. And I really liked the plan. I never considered the sun mode. We never saw the sun mode, but it was a really technical tailwind battle.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Did anything? So a thing that I thought would be interesting on seeing my team was I didn't bring a Trick Room setter.
Yeah, that definitely played a part in my leads.
Yeah, how did that affect like your gameplay?
It definitely affected a lot. I mean, originally my plan for Trick Room was to kind of just like bring in Slow King and have it like set up and be annoying and like protect stall, like cycle and stuff, or to just KO your setters, because your setters kind of die easily. Like Gothita and Poltergeist, I figured I'd be able to deal with them before they can get it up if I didn't want Trick Room. So when I saw there was no Trick Room, there was no fake out, that kind of gave me freedom to like execute my fast plays. So that's why I went for like the Mismag with the Icy Wind and the Tailwind straight off the bat game 2, because I didn't really feel like you had a way to stop it. So
I didn't.
Yeah.
And you're right. The way to stop it was honestly Fungus plus Cloister.
Yeah. And that's the saws. I did consider the fact that I think before game 1 I'm like, when I saw the Fungus and the Cloister, I kind of assumed that was one of the modes you would go for at some point. But
yeah, I was a little bit upset to not bring it, but the Belly Bolt, it's so hard to bring an Electric-Mon into Great Tusk, but I'm an Electric trainer. I'm ready for this.
I was a little surprised to see Bolt come both games. I didn't think it had a great matchup, but
it doesn't. But I believe.
But you
Terra
believe.
Fairy Specs Bolt.
Oh, is that what the set was?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
I put my paste in the thing.
Oh yeah, I just didn't look at that Mon. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta look at the Bolt. You know, the question is where does he wear the glasses? It's not on the outside, it's on the inside. Those are his eyes.
You think so?
You know, I know so.
Oh, okay. Well, you are an electric. I won't. If you're an electric trainer, I won't.
I've actually. You can't see this right now, but I'll show the camera. I've actually got a Belly Bolt plush.
Wow.
I have lots of the electric type ones. I go to cons and I collect them.
Nice.
But anyway, great game, Sukaba.
Yeah,
I had a blast.
Dude, that game 2 was like a roller coaster of emotions for both of us.
Me too. Okay. Peace. I'll talk to you soon.
Yeah, good luck on the rest of your season. See ya. Alright, everybody. So, we got him on the call. That was fun, dude. That game 2 is going to give me nightmares. That's definitely going to go on the heartbreaking moment of the season at the end, the award. So, that's pretty funny. Really, really well played by him, though. He's an awesome coach. Great Pokemon player. So, it was definitely a very technical battle. I hope you enjoyed it. We'll be back next week. Try to get another win in the column. We're 3-2 now, which means playoffs are definitely in play. I really need like 1 or 2 more solid wins to confirm my spot. Got to see how the rest of the standings shake out. But yeah, I'll be moving to 3-2, and so will Cody, and Codameron rather. He'll be jumping above me. I'll be in 3rd. So we'll be rooting against Bebrath and Rich Weave this week. And I'll see y'all in the next one.